Are you looking for the best 120Hz TVs? In this video we will look at some of the best 120Hz TVs before we get started with our video. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 5. Hisense U7N, U7, U75N. If you're tight on money, you can safely step down to the best lower mid-range 120Hz TV we've tested, the Hisense U7N. It's worse than the LG B4 OLED, but it still has a great feature set. It's easily bright enough for a very good HDR experience, and combined with its fantastic reflection handling, it overcomes glare in bright rooms. Although its contrast isn't nearly as good as our higher picks, it's still excellent overall, so it looks great when gaming or watching movies in a dark room. It's also a very colorful TV, so it's very pleasant to watch in any context. Unfortunately, its viewing angle is disappointing, so watching it seated directly in front is best. However, its excellent response time makes it an enticing option for gamers hoping to save money on a great TV. It has superbly low input lag and offers an extremely responsive gaming experience. The U7N has two HDMI 2.1 bandwidth ports, each capable of up to 4K at 144Hz with VRR. Furthermore, it has full 120Hz Dolby Vision support, a great feature for a lower mid-range model. Number 4. LG B4 OLED. The best mid-range 120Hz TV we've tested is the LG B4 OLED. It's a truly splendid TV, with only a few drawbacks compared to the more expensive OLEDs. The TV has all the features of the more expensive LG C4 OLED, although the B4 is dimmer in HDR and doesn't support 144Hz. It still delivers outstanding picture quality, especially in a dark room, with its near-infinite contrast ratio delivering inky blacks with no distracting blooming. It even has similarly vibrant colors as its more expensive sibling, and it's bright enough in SDR to overcome glare in a room with some lights on. The TV has 4 HDMI 2.1 bandwidth ports, and it supports 4K at 120Hz with every VRR technology, making it fully compatible with the Xbox Series X, PS5, and powerful PC graphics cards. It has a nearly instantaneous response time for crystal clear motion and exceptionally low input lag for a responsive feel. The TV also supports Dolby Vision at 120Hz, a great feature for games that support it on the Xbox Series X. And, like other OLEDs, its viewing angle is truly fantastic, making it a great TV for large gaming parties. Overall, the B4 is a great entry point into the OLED market. Number 3. LG C4 OLED. The LG C4 OLED is the best mid-range TV that we've tested with a 120Hz refresh rate. It's an excellent TV that delivers exceptional picture quality. Its OLED panel provides inky blacks with perfect uniformity and no distracting blooming, and it displays bright highlights next to deep blacks, creating an incredibly immersive viewing experience. It's not quite as good as the Samsung S90D/S90DD OLED, though, as colors are less bright and vibrant. Still, the LG is no slouch when it comes to colors, and it's a better home theater TV than the Samsung, as it supports Dolby Vision HDR and advanced DTS audio formats, and it has better image processing. It has a great selection of gaming features, including VRR support to reduce screen tearing and HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on all 4 of its HDMI inputs for up to 4K at 144Hz gaming, making it fully compatible with the Xbox Series X and PS5. Its nearly instantaneous response time delivers an incredible advantage for competitive gamers, as there's no noticeable motion blur behind fast-moving objects. This and its extremely low input lag make it one of the best 4K 120Hz TVs for gaming. Number 2. Sony BRAVIA 9 QLED. The Sony BRAVIA 9 QLED is the best 120Hz TV we've tested for a bright room. Due to its superb SDR brightness and reflection handling, the TV easily overcomes glare in the brightest of rooms. Although it doesn't display the same inky blacks as the Samsung S90D/S90DD OLED and has some minor blooming around bright areas in dark scenes, it still looks excellent in a dark room, with exceptional contrast that provides very deep blacks. It's a standout option for a home theater due to its image processing, accuracy in both SDR and HDR, and support for Dolby Vision HDR and DTS audio formats. Although the TV's viewing angle is better than a lot of LED TVs, it's still narrow, so it's not a great choice for watching shows or movies with a large group of friends. The BRAVIA 9 is also an outstanding TV for gaming thanks to its HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on 2 ports, 4K at 120Hz, and VRR support. This makes it fully compatible with the Xbox Series X, S and the PS5. It also has a quick response time that provides fast motion with minimal blur, and its low input lag delivers a responsive gaming experience. The TV even has good speakers built in, so it's not a total necessity to pair it with a soundbar or surround sound system. It's only available in 65, 75, and 85-inch models, so it's uniquely suited for those looking for bigger screens. Still, it's the best mini LED TV on the market. Number 1. Samsung S90D. The best 120Hz TV we've tested is the Samsung S90D/S90DD OLED. It's an incredible TV with fantastic picture quality and great gaming features. It supports up to 4K at 144Hz on its 4 HDMI 2.1 bandwidth ports, meaning you can take full advantage of multiple HDMI 2.1 sources, like a PS5, Xbox Series X, or a recent PC graphics card. It has a near-instantaneous response time that delivers a fantastic gaming experience, with no distracting motion blur around fast-moving objects. You can react quickly to the action on screen thanks to its incredibly low input lag, and it also supports all VRR technologies for nearly tear-free gaming. It looks amazing in a dark room, with inky blacks and bright highlights in HDR that stand out incredibly well, with no distracting blooming around bright areas of the scene. Combined with its incredible color vibrancy, games in HDR look vivid and lifelike. The TV's exceptional reflection handling and good brightness also means the TV overcomes glare in a room with some lights on, and its incredibly wide viewing angle makes it a great choice for couch co-op gaming or party games, as the image stays consistent when viewed at an angle. You'll want to stick with the 55, 65, and 77-inch models of the TV to ensure you get a QD OLED panel, and even then, this varies depending on your region.